All right, so last time I talked about albums turning 20. There's a few more things that I want to discuss that turned 20, like Tyra Banks' Shake Your Body. Now, this was a song that I really liked when it came out. I didn't know that people didn't like it when it first came out. It was like a huge hit in my house. Like, I even danced to it at the talent show. Like, it was a part of a mix, not the whole song. It was grade 9 and we did a talent show, and I included the hook from Shake Your Body. It was me and my friend. We did this mix. It was like a 3-minute mix. It was like Rod Digga, Janet Jackson, Tyra Banks, Missy Elliott, Jennifer Lopez, Feeling So Good, the dance break. Yeah, it was pretty dope. It was a good time. We killed it. This was like my favorite sound of Rodney. It was around this time. He did stuff for like Honey with Tweet and Black, I'm Good and shit. So there was like this vibe around 2003, 2004 that Rodney had that I really enjoyed. Even you can catch the same vibe on Christina Milian's album, It's About Time. I forget the name of the song, but he produced a track on there. It was one of my favorite songs. I see throughout the years, since it's being posted on social media and shit, like I see in the comments, and you go look it up on YouTube, people actually liked it. I think just nobody really talked about it. She premiered it on America's Next Top Model as one of the challenges for an episode, and they did a music video for her single. Now, there wasn't any talks about her pursuing a music career. Like, I guess they were trying to. There was no label. There was nothing. I think what they were trying to do was impress labels with the single to see how it does. Yeah, I'm really surprised that like nothing came from it, to be honest. Like, it was a hot track. Like, I can still play it and it sounds really fucking like it's a good club joint. But she recently did that appearance. I forgot what the fashion show was. I don't follow these things. But I just saw the video and people criticizing her because she put on weight. She looks like a drag queen. Everything she criticized other models during the America's Next Top Model run. She was quite critical. And fast forward years later to like now, they feel a type of way about that show because of what they made the girls do and what they criticized them for, like their weight, being overweight, being viewed as a plus size when they were in fact not. But now you see her, at a comfortable weight, and she's being criticized for it. What I can say about that is that we should probably focus more on the fact that this was someone that once had that opinion because she was built that way, conditioned that way because of the standards in Hollywood, beauty, fashion, blah, 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 where she is now at a point where she can let go of that and be comfortable and just eat shit. Oh, she still looks really good. I think she's in her 50s now. You know what? Shit. I had a big fucking crush on Tyra Banks when I was in high school. I had her up in my locker and shit, like a bunch of pictures of her model shoots and her shoots in like bathing suits and lingerie and shit. Anyways, another one that I was up in my locker was Free. 106 & Park's Free. That was a good time. That was a really nice time to be able to go home and watch 106 & Park. Like, it was just a regular thing, weekday, just waiting for the fucking countdown. And it was like the hottest thing every day, just following the countdown and the hits and shit. And Free, I was really looking forward to her solo career in music after hearing her verse on Fighting Temptations. And then I think it was Little Mo's 21 Answers, the remix, and then it was on Tweet's Shook Up, the verse on there. I don't know if that was a remix or not, whatever. But 20 years ago, there was a track that leaked from Free. I think it was on her mixtape called Free's World, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Gotta Go, Gotta Leave, something like that. And it was produced by Kanye West. And of course, Kanye was hot at the time. This is when 20 years ago, he just put out like all the hottest shit. Everyone wanted a Kanye joint, Brandy, Janet, and now Free. But I consider that one to be like a fair classic in that sense where, you play it often. So you build this soundtrack around it. It becomes a part of your life. But all the things that came after that musically from her, it was a little bit of a letdown. It was underwhelming. The Aha joint with Busta Rhymes and shit. And it just seemed like creatively, they didn't know what to do with her. I feel like maybe if Missy stuck to her or was some sort of like mentor or took control on a project of direction wise and sound, it might have been more suitable. But a lot of her stuff didn't land with me. The rapping, yes, but even then the tracks just kind of fell short for me. Majority of the stuff that I heard is her singing on. I love her singing voice, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like her vibe more so does well as like a rapper. I don't know why, but always got that vibe from her, and it was disappointing to see that nothing came from that, because Free was attractive, sexy as hell, but then was on one of the most popular shows at the time, and everybody loved her. Everybody wanted to look like her, had a crush on her. those were two great hosts, by the way, AJ and Free. Shit, amazing. It's unfortunate that, you know, things went the way they did, how the show ended. That was like that was a day for all of us. Everybody that actually stood by that show and watched it like religiously. Yeah, that was a big turn. And that's when things kind of started to go downhill for 106. But just given the stature, the platform that she had, success was almost like guaranteed if she had just the proper music. But then there was all the conspiracies about Jay-Z and shit that came into play. I don't know too much of that. Apparently there's, you know, he's the reason why, or part of the reason to why nothing really came of her afterwards. But anyways, yeah, I just thought I would touch on these two things because, again, 20 years ago, 2004 was a really nice year. It was nice of what it delivered musically. We had so much options, variety, crazy times. Like, I still play the fuck out of all these songs. Tidra Moses, so many good albums, and they all sounded different. None of them sounded alike. Anyways, guys, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.